The US and other world powers say they're ready to arm Libya's national unity government to help in its fight against ISIL militants. More than a dozen foreign ministers from the US, Middle East and Russia have met in Vienna. They've held talks with Fayez al-Sarraj, the Prime Minister of Libya's UN-backed government of national accord. US Secretary of State John Kerry said the group will back Libya if it seeks an exemption from the UN embargo.
The international community will support the Presidency Council as it seeks exemption from the UN arms embargo to acquire those weapons and bullets needed to fight Daesh and other terrorist groups.
Libya's Prime Minister says this is not about putting boots on the ground. We call on the international community to help us, he says. We don't speak about an international intervention, but of international help to train and fit out our forces and young people. The war against extremists is at the centre of the conflict between the Government of National Accord and the parallel National Authority based in the east of the country and led by Khalifa Haftar. The rival governments are each preparing an offensive to chase ISIL from the town of Sirte. ISIL fighters have recently extended their influence to the west of Sirte, which they've controlled since June 2015. The UN-backed Government of National Accord is struggling to assert its authority more than a month and a half after taking office in Tripoli. Last week, ISIL fighters took control of the region of Abu Ghraib, around 100 kilometres west of Sirte, from government forces.